Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35. Oh my god, sorry for the terrible singing voice, but that song is so appropriate right now. Literal 69. I get the irony, and wow, that was so freaking hot. The author is such a legend for making them 69 in chapter 69. What an appropriate chapter number. Alexa, play 34 plus 35 by Ariana Grande. Before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my Twitter or Instagram at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this video will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 69 of My Suha. Sorry, I know this is a serious chapter and all, but oh my god, that line that you're going to be soaked in my cum. Oh my god, please. Damn, his back broke. A whole ass 90-degree bent backwards. After that rim job, his back went, I'm a right angle right now. Director Park, what the hell did they drug you with? That thing hits hard. I feel sorry for Suha's ass right now. My man just sucked out his own cum from Suha's asshole. That drug must have done a number on him. And wow, talk about a house tour. They did it all over the house. They just drained all the yin and yang energy from the house and they're like, this is the house tour. Oh god, I feel bad for both of them though, because knowing Jiwon's nature, we know that he's gonna feel so bad because he was drugged and couldn't stop what was happening. Poor Suha couldn't stop him, but we all know that Suha loves him, so he kind of just let it happen. But still, these two poor babies. Also, rest in peace, Suha's ass. You wish that was you though. I don't know if I should cry or be satisfied with this chapter. On one hand, it was sexy as hell, but on the other hand, it was traumatizing considering the situation that got them into this mess. This whole situation is so complicated right now. I really hate victim blaming, and please tell me if I'm saying something inappropriate, but I feel Suha in this chapter struggled in saying no to Jiwon. Not only in words, but in action too. So it was kind of misleading. We all know that Jiwon is drugged, he's messy and without filters. You know, I mean, he even asked Suha to tell him he's a good boy. And he is. But, you know, looking through all these details, you see that Suha had a lot of hesitance. And if we, the readers, didn't know what's happening to Suha, maybe we'd struggle a bit on understanding if he really was refusing, or, you know, any position, or if he was afraid of the drug effects or anything. I mean, Jiwon, even though he was so high and horny as F, you know, I'm pretty sure he could understand Suha's words, and since Suha never refused Jiwon, Jiwon just kept on going. And Suha, you know, he's so used to having sex with his lover. I just feel like, you know, if Suha just said an assertive no completely, I think Jiwon wouldn't force himself at all. Reminder, this is the boys love world, so you know, now that Suha tends to put himself in a self, you know, depreciating situation like this, he's done it multiple times, even with Doyok, who traumatized him. I don't know why, but he seems to give in to pain. He was clearly not comfortable with having sex with an unwell Jiwon, and after all that horrible situation he went through with Doyuk, he was totally not in the mood, and he said, you can just do whatever you want to G-Walk. So he was obviously not in the mood, but he didn't say no. And to a very busy Jiwoon, Jiwon loves Suha so much and doesn't want to hurt him, but it kind of does look like he took advantage of Suha. But I really do believe that if Suha said no, Jiwon would not do anything further to hurt Suha. I understand that Director Park can be a bit possessive, but I think he provides a very healthy relationship to Suha. He can be jealous and possessive, yes, but that is normal. It's a total normal amount. Like, put yourself in your shoes. Do you really think that his reactions are that excessive? I don't think so. Like, any person who falls in love for the first time, that's a normal reaction, I feel like. And I just feel bad that this whole situation, it's so bad for both Suha and Jiwon, in my honest opinion. So what's the takeaway here? I don't think that I'll ever get over the fact that Director Park has a praise kink. I seriously can't take it out of my head that he basically asked Suha to call him a good boy. I'm still hangover that sentence. And another takeaway here is Suha needs to learn to say no. We all know that, most of us know he can't say no. He thinks he's obligated to let people use him to make themselves feel better. He really has a self-esteem issue, and it's kind of sad. But I also know it's part of his past trauma, so trying to be very understanding here. I wish Suha just left Jiwon alone, instead of sticking around and just let himself be used. But it's such a messy situation because we know that Suha loves him too much to actually leave him alone. Other than that, chapter 69 lived up to its name. He was hugging him at the very end. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me. I'd love to hear back from you. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.